What's up, guys? It's your boy StoryGamer, and if you've been following my channel over the past few weeks, you obviously know I've been working on the full story for Fallout 2, and I already went up and put the first video up there. The second video is coming. I'm still playing, still recording, and on the side I've been playing some Fallout 76 as well. And while comparing the two games, I actually started thinking about this whole player versus NPC thing. Obviously, Fallout 2 is your traditional RPG back in the 90s, full of NPCs with a great story. Fallout 76, on the other hand, has decided to basically get rid of most NPCs. You still have robots and occasional super mutants here and there, but most of the NPCs are gone, and the story is just basically played out with other players. And it made me think about this whole idea if it's possible that players can replace NPCs. Now, when I first heard about this and when I first experienced it playing Fallout 76, the answer I thought was no. There is no way that players can give you that same experience that you can get with NPCs. However, I recently came across a very interesting situation with another player, and it made me kind of think about this a little bit, change my mind about this whole thing. So one day, I was just basically getting swarmed by a bunch of mole miners, higher level than me, as usual, and I was completely overwhelmed. And then, out of nowhere, another player came and helped me out. Now, this is not a unique experience. This happens all the time. I often find myself surrounded by enemies, having a hard time, and a player who just happened to be nearby comes and helps me out. But the difference between this experience and all those other experiences is what happened directly after the fight.
My house is up here, if you wanna come see my house, dude.
So it turns out that Addie actually had her house pretty close to where the battle was. She was at home doing whatever, and she just happened to hear some gunfire. So she decided to investigate, and she found me. So she jumped in and helped out. After she invited me to her home, she basically gave me a little tour.
Hello friend, welcome to my home. Feel free to eat some food or whatever. I got some water over there. Got some stuff in there. I have a cat over there. Right here. Myrtle, my cat. Yeah. He's a good cat, thanks.
She offered me some food, and she introduced me to her cat. Now, more on this cat later on. This whole experience kind of reminded me of an NPC. Here you have someone who's at home, and they just happen to hear some gunfire close by. They go and help out whoever's in trouble, invite that person back to their home, and offer some hospitality. This is not unlike any other NPC you would see in the previous Fallout games. And so this really did make me think of the idea that maybe players can replace NPCs. Now this cat here, this cat is actually by itself. The first time I came across this cat, you find the owner dead nearby, and it's just trying to survive in this little shack area. But because Fallout 76 lets you put up your camp just about anywhere, Addie, she decided to put up her camp next to this cat. And so now, this cat has an owner who is Addie. And I thought that was an amazing idea, to actually put your place near an animal so that you can have a pet. And it felt good to me knowing that as long as I'm in the same world as Addie, then this cat has an owner. It's not by itself. And so I do believe that it's possible to have NPC-like experiences with players. But when you take out NPCs altogether, then you miss something very important. When you look at each player, every player in the game, they all have the same goal, which is to, of course, stop the Scorch Beast. The Scorch Beast, which is killing everyone in the area, and everyone is doing that. The best you can do is you can help someone else get to that eventual goal. But with NPCs, they have a different goal than you. NPCs are not trying to save Appalachia. They're not trying to save the world. They're just trying to live, trying to survive. A very popular situation in RPGs is the reuniting of families. Often there will be parents who have lost a child to some slavers or some raiders, or vice versa, children who's lost a parent. And then you go on a quest to find that missing person. Once you find them, you bring them back home and you get to take part in an emotional reunion. Now, debatable whether or not the reunion can be emotional. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Just depends on the execution of the game. However, in Fallout 76, you don't have that responsibility. There is no players out there who's missing a loved one. There's no players who's missing a child or missing a parent, because they're in the exact same situation as you, doing the exact same thing as you. And so the best you can do is to help them, make their journey doing what you're doing a little bit easier, or vice versa, get other players to help you reach your goal, but we're all doing the same thing. And so NPCs can change that up a little bit. It can give you a little more engagement into the world, because you're doing something that they're not doing. You're becoming something that they're not becoming, something that they're not doing. You're unique, you're different, and the NPCs are different from you. And that's something that you miss in Fallout 76. That's something that you don't get because everyone is the same. And so I think this was a misstep by Bethesda. Of course, while you're playing, you do find other vaults, so it's possible that they will add NPCs in the future. However, I think this was a huge misfire by taking it out in the initial launch of the game. So that is my ideas. Those are my thoughts. Tell me, what do you guys think? Have you been playing Fallout 76? Have you had any experiences like mine? Do you think the game needs NPCs, or you think it's fine without it? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about this video. I haven't done any commentary in a very, very long time. Gosh, I think it's been years since I've done commentary on this channel. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this video? Do you want me to do more videos like this? Do you have any constructive criticism, some feedback to help me get better at these videos? And yes, I know a lot of you are probably like, just hurry up and finish Fallout 2. I'm working on it, I promise. It'll be up in hopefully in about a week or so. I should have it done. So thanks for watching. I'm late on this whole Fallout 76 thing. I know I'm late on the bandwagon on it, but this is a conversation that I wanted to have, and I wanted to get some opinions from you guys on it. So please join the conversation in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.